We have a lot of information to get through today, guys, because I'm showing you how to run your club. What I do in the background that you don't get to see on my Road to Glory episodes that allows us to have a coin balance like the one that we have in that top hand corner, and how we've got so much stuff sitting in the club waiting for a rainy day. I know you want to know it, so we're going to get straight into it. And what I want you to know is this is what the foundation of the club is built on. The BPM. AKA the bronze pack method. This is all you need. This is the foundation to your club. There's non-believers out there. People don't want to believe about this method. I've been doing it for years. Look in the top left hand corner. Foot founder. I know what I'm on about. I'm not very good at the game, but I know what I'm on about. I know how to run a club. I know how to get the players. I just can't use them. So bronze pack method. I'm not going to mess about. We're going to go into the store. And we don't want this section. We don't want this section, and we do not want this section. The section that we want is this section over here. 400 coins. Bang. That's how you want to start this. You want to start it with a 400 coin pack, not the 750. You won't make your money back on a 750. It's not worth it. The 400 coin bronze pack is what we want. That is step one to the foundation of a great Road to Glory. Now, this is how I go about my bronze packs. This is what you want to do. Every single player in the pack, you want to compare their price. So this guy's rare. He's going to go up. We're going to put him up for 200 coins. This guy should sell. So you want to check the price of every single player. As an example, this guy. Tons of him up for 200, not selling. Some people would discard this or just send it straight to their club. Not us, not me. That is not how I run it. Because you'll see my Road to Glories. If you haven't seen the Road to Glories, there's a lot of this information in there. So I'll link it in the top corner for you. I'll link the playlist. Go watch them. You'll see pages and pages of these bronze players selling for 200 coins. So we list them up for 200. And as a rule, we list them up for 200. I relist them 3 times. So 3 strikes and you're out, basically. If I list you up 3 times and you're still not sold, I don't list you up for a fourth time. You get sent to the club. Because down the line, I will use them for 2-player silver upgrade packs for the silver objectives, so I never have to go out and buy a silver player. That's the whole point of this method. If they don't, we try to sell them, get our coins back. If they don't sell, we send them to the club, then we put them into a 2 silver upgrade pack. So that's what I want you to know. That's how you should be doing this method. 3 times and you're out. This guy, compare price, 650. So another 200, guys, but that's all right. We list them up for 200. Trust me, when you list a few pages of these boys for 200, you'll get some sales and you'll get your money back nonetheless. So we list them all up for 200. We haven't got lucky, but we didn't have any examples there. The unwritten rules for me in my series, the way that I run my club is if they're from a major league, we're talking Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, Liga BVA. I might have missed some. I'm not too sure. You know what? The top 4 or 5 leagues, even the Championship, I'm tempted to keep just because of the League SBCs. But that's my point. The League SBCs are not out yet. We must remember this. So if they're from a major league and they're not selling for over 1,000 coins, I send them to the club. I won't take anything less than 1,000 for a major league bronze player, because at some point when their League SBC comes out, they'll be worth a good chunk of money. Important to remember this information as well when we're going in to do our 2 silver player upgrade packs and we're putting in our bronzes. Don't touch the major leagues, and also as a rule, I don't touch the rare bronzes that are in the club either, because they can be worth some money. We saw an SBC recently where you needed a max silver, but you needed like 9 rares, so every rare bronze and silver shot up in price, and we made a good chunk of money just by keeping our rare bronzes. So that's a good couple of rules for the players. Now, as for the bronze contracts, we send these all to the club. We use the bronze contracts. We don't discard them, we don't sell them, we use them. Why do we use them? This allows us to take the gold contracts from our packs and our big packs and our reward packs and sell them all for 200. Sometimes you get 250, 300 for the rare contracts on the weekend when people need them for weekend league. So we list up pages and pages of our gold contracts, and you'll see in my last Road to Glory episode, We sold 3 pages at 200. That's an extra 6k coins just out of gold contracts, because we open up so many bronze packs, we can warrant using bronze contracts on our players rather than the golds. Now you might be saying, have you tried applying bronze contracts? They take ages to apply in game. Hop over to the web app, hop over onto the companion app, apply your bronze contracts on your phone or on the web app, and you can literally just click, 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 and dish them out willy-nilly. Not a problem at all. So these all stay in the club to use on our players. This kind of stuff you can compare, but more often than not you won't really sell. But it's always important to compare, because you'll never know what you could discard, which has some surprising value. But this stuff, yeah, stuff like that is just straight discard. Now, if you get duplicate bronzes, you want to go in to the SBC section, and you want to do the 2 silver player upgrade packs, put in your duplicates, and then put in off league bronzes that haven't sold, which we've tried to sell 3 times over but haven't sold, so they're in your club. You want to cipher through them. I do it once a week after the marquee matchups have been announced, to make sure I ain't got no bronzes that are going to sell for the marquee matchups. So I'll do that once a week, and then I get a load of silver player upgrade packs. I'll get about 10 in total each week, open them up, and then they help us to do the silver objectives and silver SBCs down the line if we need them, and we don't have to pay for our silvers that way, because we're doing this every week. As a rule, I'll fill up my transfer list every day, relist them 3 times, send them to the club, and I'll do that a minimum once a day. That, in a nutshell, is basically the bronze pack method. Now, another method, a little step up from the bronze pack method, is here in this section, the silver pack method. Now, I must let you know, there is key times that this method works and key times this method doesn't work. The moment that I'm recording this video, this method isn't going to be ideal, because we've had our silver objectives. Most people have that Team of the Week Mukhtar now. And most people have done the SBCs that have been released from last week, where we did need silvers, in which also I made a lot of money from. So the key times that you want to be doing the silver pack method is after they release an SBC which says like minimum silver or max silver or minimum 9 rare silvers. Any SBC that requires a silver player is the key time you want to open up these packs. We're talking the 2.5k packs, not these 3,750 ones. The 2.5k packs is what we're talking. That's the key time. Also doubled up if they, because I believe that we're going to get these silver objectives every week now, because we've had Vidra and Mukhtar back to back 2 weeks in a row. I believe we're going to have this every week. So if we do have this every week, the day that they release those silver Foot Friendlies Lounge challenges for a Team of the Week player is the ideal time. That, and like I say, whenever we get a silver player SBC where you need silver players, that is the key time in a nutshell to do this method. So, although it not being the ideal time now for me to do this method, I'm still going to open up a pack for you guys. Just filter through the pack. It's going to be the same as the bronze pack method, essentially, on how we deal with certain stuff. But I'll just show you again, just so you can see how I do this each time. So, we've got a rare silver player, which already is a nice start. Now, let's have a look. Once again, we compare every single player's price. So this guy, the lowest one, check all of them. The lowest one, 850. I'll undercut. I'll throw him up for 700. We should get a sell there. So that's 700 coins back already. Now this is a very nice silver card to get. A couple of reasons. A good nationality. A good league. And just the fact that he's a silver, not many people are going to be opening the silver packs, means he's going to be a rare player. So we compare his price. 1,100. So yeah, he's up for 1,100. Now in this situation, we have one of 2 things that we can do. We can list him up for a K and we'll get 1,000 coins back for this pack. Or we send him into the club and we save him for when the league SBCs do come out eventually. Because he could be worth a good chunk of money when the league SBCs do come out. But depending on what situation you're in and circumstantial, you know, it just depends what you want at that given time. But for me, this weekend league, I'm saving up for a big player and a big team. So I want to get every single little penny that I can. And while he's up for a K, I'm going to sell him. And as a rule, if it's a K or over, I sell the big players. So he fits the criteria. Now this guy, we'll check this guy, 550, 300. we'll list this guy up for 300. So out of them 3 players alone, and bearing in mind this isn't the peak time to do this method, we've made 2k back if they sell. And down the end of the pack, what do we have? We have 500 coins. We've got our price, we've got our money back for this pack. Boom, just like that. Now, silver player contracts, you can try and sell. I've got the room, so I'm going to try and sell them. A lot of the time they don't sell, but once again, you can either send them to the club and use them for your players, or you can just quick sell them. The silver contracts I'll leave down to you. It's completely your call. The stadium and kit stuff, compare their price. If just because they're silver, sometimes they sell. Like this Sunderland kit, 2.5k. Like, we've made our money back, so I'm going to list it up for 1.5k, and if it sells, we are absolutely laughing. You can try and sell the celebrations. I don't bother, and I don't sell any of the stadium tifo stuff unless they're rare, because it makes them less common and you can't compare the prices. Thanks, EA. But that is what it is, so that's how I go about doing the silver pack method, guys. Now, I want to say, if you get a duplicate silver, once again, you can either head into the SBCs, put them into a gold upgrade pack where you get the 3 common golds. But as a rule, I don't like doing that. Only do that if you're opening up the 2-player silver packs and they're untradeable. If you get an untradeable duplicate, go off and do that. If you've got a duplicate that sells, then just try and sell it and get whatever coins you can out of it. That's how I personally do it anyway. Boom, bash, boss. That's the silver pack method. Now, for gold duplicates on this account, we do not discard them. Never ever discard them. You will see it in the last episode of the Road to Glory. Link in the top corner. If you haven't seen it, please go and watch it already. Is a perfect example of us getting a duplicate untradeable gold, throwing it into this SBC here where you get 2 rare gold upgrades, and just trying your luck and hoping that you can land something big. We do it twice in that video. We hit a Lucas and we hit a UCL Luis Suarez. That is why you never discard an untradeable duplicate gold. People's counter argument to doing it this way is, okay, you've got a duplicate untradeable gold, but you've got to throw in 10 more. Yeah, you're correct. Don't do it if you haven't got the stuff in the club. But if you're running your series the way that I run my Road to Glory, you're going to have a stacked club. And we do it all tactical. Look, I'll show you right now how tactical we are. We go gold common to start things off, untradeable on, low to high. Now look, this is my club. I've already done so many. These players, you'll just think, oh, they're just rare gold commons. No, there's something in particular common about all of these. This guy is from a major league and he's a right back, which for some SBCs is crucial. This guy is a big nation from a big league, but it's an off nation to that league. Same as this guy, same as this guy, same as this guy, same as these 3 down here. They're all off nations from a big league, and they come in very useful for certain SBCs. And then if you haven't got any common golds, obviously you switch up to the gold rares, use your gold rares, which aren't ever going to be used. But once again, same thing in common. All these players are the same thing. They're a good nationality from a good league, which is an off league. And that's what they all have in common. Let me see if there's anything, an example of what I would use. Like this guy. This probably isn't going to be used in an SBC for anything crucial. So this guy would probably go in. Pavon would maybe even go in if I had to. This guy would even go in. Amrabat would go in. Hamdallah would go in. So these are the type of players that I'm putting into these packs. The ones that I'm banking on not having a role in any SBC coming up soon. And that's what you do with your duplicates. You put them into this SBC, you try your luck, it's fun opening packs, and if you get another duplicate, rinse and repeat until you haven't got a duplicate again. Job sorted. That's the 2-player upgrade. That's how you deal with duplicates. That's how we do it on the Road to Glory, boys. Now, I want to talk about my schedule for playing FIFA. I've been fortunate to be able to play it as much as I want recently, but that might change soon. But I know everyone's time schedule is different, so you just got to do what you can when you can. But you can chop and change this kind of schedule and do it to what suits you and what time you can get on the game a day. But as a rule, this is the kind of path you want to be following to get the most out of each reward set. So from the start of your week, from Monday through to Wednesday night / Thursday morning, that is your squad battles time. That is when you want to get into squad battles and just grind away the squad battles. As boring as it is, as boring as I find it, that is how you want to get your squad battles games done. And if you do find it boring like me, the best thing that I can suggest is if we go over to the tab, go on to squad battles, you want to be aiming for gold 1, elite 3 each week to get some good rewards compared to hardly playing the actual game mode. So these two up here, this will be the feature squad and the team of the week squad when it gets released. I play these on semi-pro or professional just because there's 100 points different in between it and you don't really have to try. So either one of them, semi-pro or pro on the top two, that's them two done, easy points in the bag. Now for these 4 here, you tend to have 2 easy games where the team is not very good and off chem, and then 2 quite difficult games. So for the 2 easy games, obviously this is going to be all circumstantial as well, depending on how good you are at playing the AI. For me, playing a bad team, I can beat them comfortably on Legendary. So I play the 2 easy games on Legendary, and then the 2 difficult games on Pro. But a lot of the times, I don't even play the difficult games, I just skip them, I refresh the opponents. So depending on how your points are stacking up and where you're sitting for the week, you've got to make that decision. But I'd say aim for gold 1, elite 3. They're your best rewards compared to effort that you're putting into the game. That is Monday to Wednesday night / Thursday morning. That is your squad battles time. Now, squad battles done. You should be in gold 1. You should be elite 3. You should be safe. Keep an eye on it throughout the rest of the week, just in case you drop out of anything below gold 1, just so you can play an extra game and top up the points if you need to. But now the squad battles is done, we move that aside. Thursday morning onwards, the whole of Thursday, that is your day to play some rivals. EA mucked up massively, and I think I know what they're doing. But if that's the way they want their game to be played, that's the way they want their game to be played. So they've forced us now to play rivals on a Thursday as much as we can if we want to get good points going towards our rival rewards and not just a 400 a game for foot champs. So Thursday is your day for playing rivals. Play whatever you can, whether it's 1, 2, 3 games. If you get a win, it's going to make a big difference to your score at the end of the week for rivals, just because a win is like almost 2 games of foot champs points wise. So getting any wins you can on that Thursday in rivals is going to be a massive help towards rival rewards, and I strongly suggest you get at least 1, 2 or 3 wins depending on your time and schedule, whatever you can do on the Thursday, just to get a nice boost and start to your rival score basically. And then obviously with the rivals out of the way on the Thursday, getting a couple of games in, Friday, Saturday and Sunday is that dreaded time. It is Hell Champs, it is Foot Champs, and that is what we've got to play on the weekend. For me, this FIFA, Foot Champs is actually the most enjoyable just because it's the best reward set out of all the game modes. So I like the competition of having something to play for, but that's just me. If you're not a Foot Champs player, then Thursday to Monday, bang, you're in rivals. You're going to get the better rewards anyway because you get better points than playing Foot Champs, so that's not a problem. But for the Foot Champs players, Friday to Sunday, unless it gets delayed for 3 weeks in a row, is your time to play Foot Champs. I'm a gold 3 player at the minute. I've come 1 win away from gold 2 2 weeks in a row now, which is guttering. But gold 3 at a minimum, guys, is a fantastic achievement. You get 2 red player picks. What more could you ask for? Either your luck is going to be in or your luck isn't going to be in at the end of the day. And that's that. That's the breakdown of how I play the games throughout the week. So, now we've played our games throughout the week, the rewards. Like I say, for squad battles, you want gold 1, elite 3. They're the best rewards compared to the little effort that you have to put in to actually get that rank in squad battles. But for rivals, you get your 3 options. You get the coins, you get the untradables, you get the tradable packs. And you have to pick each week which one of them 3 reward sets that you want. Here for the Road to Glory, let me break down to you how I choose what I get each week. If I'm in a situation where I've got a team in concepts, I know I want to build that team for Foot Champs, I know that's the team that I want to build, and I've got some coins to make before I can get all the players in that team, I'll take the coins. I'll be safe, I'll take the coins, nice little coin boost, because I know I can either take them coins, go and trade a little bit more, or take them coins and get the players that I need. That's the only time that I'll take the coins. Now, if I'm in a situation where I've got loads of coins, I've got the team that I want to build already, there's no real promo going on, it's just a normal, quiet week in FIFA, I'll take the tradable packs and I'll try my luck. And I'll sell every single thing in that pack to try and get up to the coin total that I could have had instead. Just to try your luck, you never know, your luck could be in. That is when I'll take the tradable packs. Now, for the untradable packs, The only time I take the untradeable packs is when my club has been gutted out for whatever reason. If there was a big SBC the week before, if my club's completely gutted out, then I'll take the untradeable packs. If there's a big promo, I'll take the untradeable packs. If there's a team of the week with a player that I really like in, or just a good team of the week in general, I'll take the untradeable packs. And if it's like leading up to team of the year, I'll take the untradeable packs and save them for team of the year coming up about 3 or 4 weeks out. That's when I'll take the untradeable packs. So guys, I hope that helps you out on your road to glory and your FIFA 21 accounts on Ultimate Team. Basically, I've just shown you how I run the club. It's everything that you'll see in my road to glory, but even more than that, it's me explaining what I do off camera and in the background to have the club that I have, which you won't see, all the hours that I'm grinding in the background to get the club that we have for the videos on the channel. Please drop a comment if you have any questions about this video. If you have any other questions about what you think I do or what you want to do, and I'll give you my opinion on them. Anything you need help on, guys, I reply to everyone. Just drop me a comment. It doesn't hurt, you know. And I want everyone to grow their club as efficiently and as well as I think that I have done for the previous however many years. So if you have enjoyed this video and it has been useful to you, please drop a like, drop a comment, hit the subscribe button if you're new, hit the bell notification if you haven't already so you don't miss any more videos like this one, or the Road to Glory, or the Pro Club Punjabi Wolves, or the career mode. Don't want you missing out on anything, guys. But until next time, I'll see you then.